Hey guys, it is Sims Anonymous, and I'm back with another speed build. So today, as you can see by the title, we're building Bikini Bottom. And true to the show, I am making this an underwater open world. And so you just saw me make the water, um, and now I'm filling in the sand and stuff, and I'm about to add the trees to make it look like an island. So obviously, the Sims need a way to get down to the underground world, so that's what you were just seeing. I made stairs, and then they have a ladder to get down. Now you see these blue walls that are forming, like I made it blue to more look like the ocean, and I did an outline of, the street and things like that, to make it look like a real city. So what you're seeing right now is me making the last of the little, I don't know, passageway to get down. And so what I did was I added windows and a pipe to make it look like those random buildings in SpongeBob. So right now you're seeing me make SpongeBob's iconic pineapple. So making his house, adding his windows and doors, everything, trying to make it look as close to how it actually looks as I can. This is a no CC build, as all my builds have been so far, so obviously I can't make it exact. And for some things I did add like minor variations, either to save space or to make it, look better in my opinion. But for the most part, I try to keep it accurate. I have sand floors, just as SpongeBob does, and I'm gonna have his bed. And I'm also gonna make his iconic foghorn clock, which you see there. I made out of the record player. Also tried to make his bathroom as true to form as I could. So now I am adding some street lights again, to make it look city-like, and also to be able to actually see what's going on down here, because obviously it's underground and it's dark. So you just saw me make the planks that are part of Squidward's walkway, and this is going to be Squidward's Easter Island head, his tiki that he lives in. So one thing you're going to notice is SpongeBob and Squidward's houses don't have roofs, and that's because technically, as you can see, this is a basement, and so it was literally impossible for me to make any sort of ceiling or roof for them in that case, because like their upstairs is a basement floor. So now I'm just furnishing his place up. He's very fancy. If you go and look up a picture, you watch the show, you'll see like he has very fancy blue furniture and stuff. And so, as I mentioned before, I am doing minor variations to save space. One of them is I'm making a ladder, or I'm putting ladders instead of stairs. And now for here, I'm making him his art gallery. Squidward does have an art gallery of pictures of himself. So I thought it would be cool if the art gallery was like a secret room that you could only get to from the bathroom. And then I'm adding minor details like jellyfish floating around. So now here we are making the Krusty Krab. We're first adding like some more street signs, like, street lights. Now you can see I'm building the outline of the Krusty Krab. So for the Krusty Krab, when I was making this lot, I couldn't decide if I wanted this to be residential and have like the characters actually live there, because I do also make the SpongeBob characters. If you want to check out my Create a Sim video on that, like I will link it here. But yeah, you can see I'm just outlining where they're gonna eat. But as I started to say before, I didn't know whether I wanted to be a restaurant, like a community lot, or residential. So I did add a waiter's table and a host table to make it functional, just in case I did want it to be a restaurant. But I also did add a bed, because this would be, I guess, where Mr. Krabs lives. Made his office, tried to make that true to form. Now I am about to make the Chum Bucket. You can see I'm outlining it here. I luckily was able to find that red sign to look like the Chum Bucket. So yeah, and as you can see right now, I'm adding Karen, his computer. So I took a computer and I sized it up to make that. And behind that, I made his bed. Plankton's bad, so he doesn't get any fancy stuff. So I just put like his basic necessities. Although really, I just do basic necessities for everybody. And so now, you can see I'm making Jellyfish Fields. This is supposed to be Jellyfish Fields. So right now I'm adding some greenery, because it is a field. I added the flowers, and then you can see right now I'm adding mushrooms that come with Get to Work, I believe, and they're supposed to be jellyfish. So now this is going to be Sandy's dome. So what you're going to notice is this is more of an octagon shape. I couldn't make it like completely dome shaped while still being functional. So I just, you know, made it as round as I can. I also tried to like make it look more like Sandy's dome in the sense that I'm adding all of these windows around it to make it so that, you can see into it. And, since this is a small space, I gave Sandy her bathroom. Obviously, it needs a door so that she can shower and everything. And then here, she's just gonna have a little kitchen area so she can make food so the Sims that live here don't die. The iconic picnic table and the bed in the back. And then here, underground, is Patrick's house. So, at first I was gonna make this like, more octagonal, round house like above ground, but then I was like, he lives under a rock, so let's let him live under the rock. So right now you can see he's a simple guy. I just gave him random basic furniture. I gave him a bunk bed for when Spongebob and him sleep over, and now you can see I put a rock above, and there's a little ladder back there so he can actually get down. And then now I'm adding like a bunch of finishing touches around Spongebob's house. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, let me know what else would you like to see from me, what else would you want me to build, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.